Coach Urslin's done a really good job there since he came over from Nebraska. Starting at 125 pounds today for Minnesota, Sean Russell's getting the start. And for Purdue, it'll be number 19, Devin Schroder.
I know Russell's been out a little bit with an injury and coming back, and they're going to test him out here against a top 20 opponent.
Look at that custom. Is that a maroon leg sleeve?
I'm not sure if I like the leg sleeves. I'm not a leg sleeve guy, I don't think. But, you know, it works for some people. You can slide a little bit. You're a little faster.
It looks good. It's a great color.
I mean, it's a great color. I'm not sure if it looks good. I mean, that might be a personal preference.
Minnesota wearing the new gray singlets that came out last year. I really like those. If you get a shot of it on the camera, it's pretty cool. They got the skyline for Minneapolis and the set into the back on the back of the singlet.
Russell is really normally a goer. He goes high intensity, and he likes to score points, and he'll wrestle for 7 minutes. We'll see if the injury affects his stamina or not. But normally a little bit more motion with him than he's doing currently. There is his fakes.
I like that he's got the leg sleeve on one leg and then the arm sleeve of tattoos on the arm. He's kind of got it both going.
Well, you know, he's from Edinburgh. And in Edinburgh, they have a tattoo shop in the dorm room, so it's pretty much mandatory if you go there that you have a tattoo.
Nice little ankle pick there by Russell. He's just got to try and go submarine here.
So now he's over the top of that arm. He's going to try to turn towards the head side here. He should actually throw that head to one side.
Got stuck on there. So stalemate's going to get the call. We're going to come back up. We got 1:18 left in this first period. It's a 0-0 match right now. Sean doing a good job trying to just get to his offense early. Pretty much every step's been forward. A little slide by there.
Oh, the hand was
touch,
down.
Yep. Nice thing about college wrestling, there is no reaction time. That hand touch, it's 2 points.
Now an important ride. There's a minute left in the period to ride this period out. Winning 2-0 would be big for him.
.59 to go. He's got 10 seconds of riding time already. Good power switch there by Schroder on the bottom.
Getting to that quad pod position. Important position right there to beat the quad pod and to be able to move from bottom. Important position for young guys to learn both sides of it.
He was doing a really good job of keeping that right elbow back, too, and not letting Sean in on that tight waist from that far side. But just a good job. Keep chopping him back down.
30 seconds in the period.
We used to call that the Navy ride, where you go underneath that leg, and frustrating for your opponent. He's going to have to move up here.
17 to go. Like you said, this could be a really big ride out if he can finish this one off.
I'm assuming if he hasn't been able to practice as much, his conditioning is going to be the same. Where on top, if you can use your legs on top, it's a chance to make that guy work where you're not working as much. So
give the arms a little rest.
He's normally a really high-intensity guy in the feet, but it might change this week.
End of the first, 2-0 lead for Sean Russell. He's got 1:09 of riding time. Looks like Purdue won the odds, so Minnesota will have the evens. Purdue's going to defer to Minnesota in the first, and Sean will take down to start the second period.
Traditionally, Purdue has been known to be pretty good on top. Mm-hmm. I haven't had a chance to study this team to see if they are the same, but traditionally very good top wrestlers.
And I would guess bringing A.J. Shop on board doesn't hurt that.
He was better than average on top.
He was just okay.
That dude could turn anybody.
Oh, my gosh, he was so good on top. Sean Russell up and out for an escape.
I choose top. A little bit of hand fighting right here. I'd expect Sean to hit some more fakes.
That slide by is working right now. Anytime he gets that pressure back, most of Sean's steps have been forward the whole match so far. Starts to feel a little bit of pressure back, and a couple answers there from Devin.
Oh, nice getting his hips in right there. Trying to get his hips up and in. Nice little knee slide, but a switch.
Really good job not giving that up. Sean's just going to keep going, keep cutting that corner.
Great action from Sean. A couple different exchanges there, and he got those hips in, though, and finished his. think he might have started off a knee pull, went to a high crotch.
Yeah. 53 to go now in the second, and riding time's up over 120. Purdue will have choice in the third. I mean, if Sean Russell rides him out here, I'd have a hard time believing they're going to go down.
Well, they go down because if they're going to save the major.
Preserve the major, yeah.
Yep, and then he'd probably have to let him up, and because he hasn't really got close to turning him yet.
No.
I'd like to hear some more chants from the crowd. It's a little quiet so far.
Everybody's just saving themselves for the big ones. I got an alert right on my phone right before this started. The Purdue beat Minnesota today in football, in basketball. So hopefully we get them back here in wrestling, the sport that matters.
The sport, yeah. I mean, the most important one.
Sean doing just a really good job moving side to side, staying active up on top here, and like you said, he hasn't really been close to turning, but he is working and he's moving around up there.
Staying underneath the arms here to finish out this period. Really hasn't gotten close to getting away, so it'll be interesting to see if he's going. I choose top.
Yeah.
Sean didn't really have troubles getting away, so we'll see.
That first explosion once he got to his feet, so you'd be interesting to see here if Schroder tries to stop that initial explosion off the whistle.
Just saw on the bench another Minnesota boy, Jared Florell.
Yep.
I'm not sure if he's going to be wrestling or not. He would have Owen Webster, actually, two club teammates, but some Minnesota ties.
Good job by Sean getting up and out again. Just relentless, getting up to his feet right away and not waiting. You got a good rider. You have to be in a hurry. You cannot let them dictate the way it's going to go. So it's 6-0 now, and it's 2:04 riding time, so it looks like Sean will be able to get riding time. So essentially it's a 7-0 match, and in deep on a shot. I think we're going to scramble real pretty soon here.
In a high crotch, but he's kind of off his shoulder, so Sean's not in a great position. Almost has to try to scoop the other leg and get to ankle, but he's not in good position to do that. Great scramble by Purdue there, by Devin. I think he just needs to get a little knee slide there and drive would be a better option than standing up. He's really trying to cut corners, so if we need to, get that shoulder down. Beautiful duck.
Yeah.
He might get some backs here.
Yeah, if he keeps trying to roll underneath this.
Well, now he's got a major and riding time, so it's locked up. So it's essentially a 9-0 lead.
So he can afford to give up an escape if it happens. It looks like you said, he's been off for a little bit here and just kind of getting back into it. So, like maybe the wind isn't there. It's good, comfortable ride here, a 9-0 win. It's a good-looking match.
I mean, you're going against a top 20 wrestler. I mean, Devin is he's a good wrestler. So it's to get a major here is a great comeback and start for the rest of the year. And maybe those couple weeks off helped him. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it does, as that college season and then the Big Ten season is a grind. So sometimes a little break in the middle actually helps guys.
Yeah. This time of year, it's amazing, too, like how much better you start to feel because you're like, all right, it's 5 weeks, less than 5 weeks to Big Tens, 7 weeks to Nationals. Like, that's not a lot of time. Like, season's almost over. I got to do everything right here. And I not that Sean doesn't. I think he does. Everything I hear from the coaching staff, the kid lives the right way, and he does everything that they would ever ask of him. So
impressive win, great offense again on the feet.